Hi everyone, it's Jo from Josephine's Craft Room. I'm back with my latest project. This one has been... I went to town. In fact, I went extremely bonkers. Or should I say entirely bonkers. I've been wanting to do an Alice in Wonderland journal for I don't know how long, but I just haven't felt inspired until recently. I saw this kit from Amy at CraftyCatUSA entitled Entirely Bonkers, obviously on the theme of Alice in Wonderland, and the colours within the kit, I mean, just go take a look at the kit, it is fantastic. I've used a number of kits in here, but the main one that has inspired me is the one from CraftyCat. I think I'm losing my voice. I think but anyway, it has been a feat to complete this journal. It has a 3-inch spine, 7 signatures, there's lots going on here, lots of dangles, lots of fluff, and some more dangles at the bottom. So yeah, I'll give you all the measurements here. Excuse me for reaching. It is 6 inches approximately by 8 and just under 8 1/4. Like I say, a 3-inch spine. Just over 3 inches actually. But yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed doing this, and I feel like I've been in another world. Literally, I think I've been to Wonderland making this journal. So yeah, I'll give you some description on the cover here. The background here, which you can probably see better at the back, is from another kit, DigitalCurio. I think it's their circus kit, but it had the, you know, the the circus design, and I thought they were sort of apt for this Fantasyland kind of journal. That heart on the back there was the heart that was inside that playing card, and that playing card is actually from Lullabelstationary on Etsy, and the saying inside, "Oh, I've had such a curious dream," obviously it's from Lewis Carroll, but the design is JaneyBJournals. So yeah, there's some brads on the corner of the large playing card there. All the flowers around the card are from CraftyCatUSA, the Entirely Bonkers kit. The spine, there's embossed harlequin design, which I've emphasised with gold. And I've added brads there as well. And there's also an element of that design on the side of the front and the back there too. So I think we'll go in, because I think this may be a lengthy video. There's an enclosed cross grain ribbon. What do you call it? Gross grain? I don't know. Anyway, ribbon, black ribbon enclosed in the between the end pages and the cover there. This is another kit that I've used as well, which I've had in my stash for a long time, and that's from MikeDeakinArt. He has his own website. I'll put all links to relevant to all the kits that I've used. I'll put in my description box. So I've got a lace pocket there, which is backed with vellum, just to give it a bit more sturdiness and strength. Because I find lace pockets can be a bit floppy, so just to give it a bit more strength and to make it easier and for things not to get caught in there, it just helps put a bit of vellum on the back. Also in my stash I had some Stamperia papers with the Alice theme as well, so I've included these in the journal as well. This was from the old design shop. She has some catalogue cards, library catalogue cards, and one of them happens to be Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass, so I thought that was apt to include here. The front cover is vellum, printed vellum, with the DigitalCurio design again on there. And this is one of the pages from the entirely Bonkers kit from CraftyCatUSA. Fabulous colours. Just cheered me up. I saw the kit and I was like, wow. And I just feel like everything around the world at the minute just seems, I mean, it's probably a winter thing as well. We're just coming into spring and that. Just need colour in our lives, don't we? And yeah, it just really spoke to me. So yeah, that's that one. I've also used elements from an old Alice in Wonderland book that I've got that has illustrations from John Tenniel. I love his illustrations, so I've included them in this journal as well. There's one of them. That's chapter 1, Down the Rabbit Hole. That's just an embossed pocket there, which I've just added some little elements to. That pink avocado paper is from WondubarCrafts, and that's just coffee dyed through a stencil there on the back. This paper is from JaneyBJournals, as is the edging there as well. And there's just some stamped designs that I've just added on there. And there is also a little stopwatch, little clock on there. There's a charm on the ruffle. And that's cotton fabric that I've dyed myself using oxide inks. That is some stenciling that I did myself. Background page here is from JaneyBJournals, and I put 2 pockets on here, and these are designs from the entirely Bonkers kit. That's Alice there. I've just added some eyelash trim, and that's her interpretation of the Cheshire Cat. I love that cat's face. Always seemed scary, did the Cheshire Cat in the book, with this huge grin. This one looks a lot friendlier and a lot colourful as well. There's just a quote from Lewis Carroll there. "But I don't want to be among mad people," Alice remarked. "Oh, you can't help that," said the cat. "We're all mad here. I'm mad, you're mad." "How do you know I'm mad?" said Alice. "You must be," said the cat, "or you wouldn't have come here." Love it. Here's some paper that I've dyed myself, and I've just added some stamp hearts there. Some of the coffee, I've got some coffee dyed digital prints in here as well, and these are from the CraftyCatShop. I think she's known as the Cockney Crafter as well. This is a page from the entirely Bonkers kit. Just fabulous. A March hare there. Fabulous tea party. I want to go to this tea party. There's this little dangle there. Drink me, eat me. And a little stamped heart there. There's the other side of the page that I dyed myself. Here is a flip up, a waterfall type thing there, interactive pull me. That flower on there is from the entirely Bonkers kit. There's some paper I've dyed myself and just onto some black card. And this is from Stamperia, from the Alice in Wonderland kit of theirs. And here's a pocket, that design again from Stamperia. I've just put some brad details there and wound some jute fabric, jute twine should I say, around there. There's another John Tenniel illustrations there. And that flower is from the Entirely Bonkers kit. That page again from JaneyBJournals, WondubarCrafts. That's the Entirely Bonkers kit. I can't go back to yesterday because I was a different person then. Inside that vellum. Some more lovely pages from Entirely Bonkers. All these images here are from the kit as well, from a Entirely Bonkers kit. I've just added it on embossed, it's like a wood grain, Tim Holtz embossing folder. And I've just added a butterfly and some flowers on there. And there's another image from the book with some of Amy's flowers on there as well. And there's a caterpillar. I just love that caterpillar. The detail on it is just fabulous. So yeah, again, that's from the Entirely Bonkers kit. And that flips up. I'll just bring the book down a minute. And that there is from JaneyBJournals. I've just made it into a pocket. And there's another image from the original book. And that's some stenciling I've done on the background there. That page there is, oh, you can see it. That page there is for, I think it was a freebie from JaneyB on her Facebook page. There's some paper that I've dyed myself with some silver leaf stamping on there as well. That's from JaneyBJournals. There's some more fabric ruffle there. And I've added a key charm to that one. This was an envelope that I've cut down quite a bit. It's a design that's in the Entirely Bonkers kit. It was a bit too long for my journal, so I just cut it down slightly. I just added some sewing detail on there and an extra flower from the kit and a tab there. That flips open. That image is from the JaneyBJournals kit, Alice kit. There's some flowers that I've stamped myself and just added those on there. Another flower from Entirely Bonkers. And there's the caterpillar again. And some paper that I've dyed myself there. And just a little drink me tab there just to keep it closed with a little brad. That pink page is from WondubarCrafts again. It's a kit that I've had a while. I think she's still on Etsy. I'll check, and if she is, I'll link the shop in the description down below. There's some stenciling. Excuse my voice. Just some stenciling I've done there with some blue ink. I think it's Uncharted. No, I don't know. I'm not sure which blue one it is, but it's one of the blue ones from Tim Holtz. There's some flower dangles I've just put in the middle of that signature there. It's also from Amy's kit. It's just fabulous, isn't it? Just love the colours. I just love them. The detail on the butterflies and everything. Oh, just fabulous. That white rabbit is from the Entirely Bonkers kit as well. And I've just enclosed it in a keyhole there. The flowers also. The stopwatch, I think that's from My Porch Prints. I'll just put it onto cardstock to form a closure there. And that flips up just for extra journaling. I've just stuck a key in there. And there's just some sari silk ruffle there. And and a doily, which I've put vellum on the back of that as well, just to strengthen it a little bit. There's the flower collage from all the flowers in the kit. There's actually an add-on kit as well to the Entirely Bonkers main kit. And also there's a steampunk one as well that she did. And there could be a combination of flowers that I've used from either kit there. That's another from the original book. It's when Alice grew too tall to fit inside the rabbit's house, the white rabbit's house. Those flowers on the bottom there are ones that I've just stamped myself and just fussy cut and put on the end there. At the other side of that page that I dyed myself. That's just an element from one of the pages from the Entirely Bonkers kit, just made into a pocket. There's just a little rabbit stamped on some fabric on there and some flowers from Entirely Bonkers kit. And the background there is from the Alice kit from Mike Deakin. There's a dormouse from, I think that's from the add-on kit provided by Amy there. And I've just put a long tail because it's got the long tail on the back there from the book. And I've got a file folder which I've made into a belly band here as well. Just open that up. That's an image from the kit, some ephemera from the kit. And there's just a quote from the book here. "What sort of people live about here?" said Alice. "In that direction," said the cat, waving his right paw around, "lives a hatter. And in that direction, waving the other paw, lives a March hare. Is it either you like? They're both mad." And I've just stuck some arrows this way, that way in there. And that mushroom is from Amy's kit. On the back there's a journaling tag with a Cheshire cat head there, hiding behind some mushrooms. Got some journaling space that opens up. And that's all coffee dyed on the back. My voice seems to be getting higher and higher here. Hopefully it'll last the video. There's some more beautiful images from Entirely Bonkers kit there. There's mushrooms from the kit. And there's just a pocket there that I've made myself with some dyed cardstock with another flower from the kit. And that butterfly's from the kit too. That's from the original book. That's just extra journaling there. And these tickets I've created from JaneyBJournals. JaneyBJournals. That just tucks in there. That page there is from JaneyBJournals. Another fabric ruffle on there. And there's a cup and saucer charm. There's another page that I've dyed myself. Just added some stamps there, some hearts. There's another playing card from Lullabelstationary. And there's just a sort of diagonal belly band that I've created there. And it's got a quote. "Alice laughed. 'There is no use in trying,' she said. 'One can't believe impossible things.' And the Queen responds, 'I dare say you haven't had much practice,' said the Queen. 'Why, when I was at your age, I always did it for half an hour a day. Sometimes I've believed as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast.'" So there you go. That page is from DigitalCurio. Excuse me. There's a page that I've dyed myself. There's a stamped butterfly there. And here's an envelope that I've used. What envelope design, flip out design there. A little tuck inside. And some more images from the original book. With the Queen's face on there. Or is that the Duchess? That's a Duchess on there. With a baby. And some frogs there, just like a frog and a trout or something. Like a fish, just love it. That's from the original book. Those flowers are from Entirely Bonkers. As is this tag, which I think was created from one of, I think it was a tag, or I may have created it from one of the journal pages. I can't remember. And there's just some fluffy trim on the end there. And that fluffy trim I got from Taperology. I think that's how you pronounce it. They do a whole load of trims. They're just brilliant. You're wondering where they're from? And the flap there, that's from Entirely Bonkers kit, and that's just from coffee dyed. I've done myself through a stand. Oh, I think that's through a doily. That one. Here's a floral collage I've done using some of the images from the kit there. There's a butterfly. There's just a slot pocket, I've got it there with just some bits in. And just the Cheshire cat in the tree. That's the scary cat. The one where you end up just seeing his smile before it completely disappears. There's little Alice there looking up at him. And that page is from DarkManorDesigns, that brown page there. That I think it's from the Carnival kit, which is similar to what I've used it in a journal recently. Again, I went with this kit. There's the other side of that dyed page. And the dragonfly. The large journaling card I've created from Entirely Bonkers. The clock there is from the Steampunk kit of Amy's, but I just thought it went with the kit, this kit as well. And there's just some of the mushrooms I've added there. Two little miniature playing cards. They're from Stamperia, those ones. And there's just some coffee dye through a stencil there. Actually, it's not coffee dye. I keep saying coffee dye. It's tea dye that I've used in this in this journal. That page is from it's either DigitalCurio or DarkManorDesigns. Just a hidden paperclip there. Little collage from the Entirely Bonkers kit. And there's Alice there. I could tell you my adventures beginning from this morning, said Alice a little timidly. But it's no use going back to yesterday because I was a different person then. There you go. Another page that I've dyed. Just some heart stamps there again. Some pages from JaneyBJournals. Coffee, that is coffee. I think it was called Chai Kit, I'm not sure. It's a while since I've had that kit. But it's from the CraftyCatUSA anyway. There's the Mad Hatter's Tea Party there from the original book. I've just added some elements from the Entirely Bonkers kit, and that's from Stamperia. Take some more tea. There's 2 pages from the Entirely Bonkers kit. That page is from JaneyB. That's those colours there, the stripes are from Mike Deakin. The hearts on this journaling card, that's from Stamperia paper. There's a Mad Hatter from the original book there. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder what you're at. The teacup there is from Stamperia. That design is from Stamperia. Up above the world you fly, like a tea tray in the sky. That flower is from Entirely Bonkers. That's Alice from Entirely Bonkers kit. Some added flowers there, also from the kit. The spotty design paper is from Mike Deakin, as is the hearts. The tuck there is from the Entirely Bonkers kit. That's just holding a, I think this was a freebie from JaneyBJournals on her Facebook page. And that's from a chemist and druggist, just because. Just because. Here's a quote from Lewis Carroll. It was provided by JaneyB, this one. Curious yet and curiouser, said Alice. She was so much surprised that for the moment she quite forgot how to speak good English. I know how she feels sometimes. In the back there's a large journaling tag. And that's from the Entirely Bonkers kit. And the background there is just some stenciling that I've done. You can't see much of it, but it's just a brick design. This page is from DarkManorDesigns, from their Carnival kit. There's an envelope. Mad Hatter there from the Entirely Bonkers kit, on some Alice book page behind. And a quote provided by Mike Deakin. We're all mad here. But of course it's from Lewis Carroll. That one's from Mike Deakin as well. And that's from the original book. Just love the Mad Hatter in those from John Tenniel. His illustrations were fabulous. The rose there is from Entirely Bonkers. I've just added some leaves there. There's a piece of ledger I've just added there with a letter A for Alice, of course. There's just some roses there from Entirely Bonkers kit. This is for a journaling card that I've made up from JaneyBJournals Alice kit. The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts all on summer's day. The Knave of Hearts, he stole those tarts and took them quite away. There's some more of the lovely fluffy trim there from Taperology. On the back I've just added there's just a little faux stamp there of a knave. And he's officially paid for those tarts. That goes in the back. And that background page there is from DigitalCurio. There's some paper that I dyed myself. I've just added some stamping on the bottom there. That's some more from the chai latte kit, I think it was called. It's just come to me now from TheCockneyCraftShop. This one is from Entirely Bonkers. We're all mad here, but just look at that spread. It's just fantastic. It's very sort of Johnny Deppish. Yeah, I think it's JaneyBJournals. From the latest Alice movie. There's just some heart dangles there in the middle. That's the other side of that page. Some fabric ruffle there. And just a bronze teaspoon there. And there's little journaling cards. Little interactive pocket there. That one's from the original design with the wonderful queen on there, probably shouting off with their heads. I love it. It is crazy though, the whole story is just crazy really. Here we are. There's the guys painting the roses red. Off with their heads. That's from DarkManorDesigns, that page. And these designs are from JaneyBJournals. The background on the extra tag on there is from the Entirely Bonkers kit. And these little cars here I've had in my stash for donkey's years. I've no idea where they originally came from. There's just some trim. There's just some hand woven wool there at the top. That's paper from JaneyBJournals. There is a hidden paper clip, a tab that I created there from the Entirely Bonkers kit. This page just flips out. Like that, just a full size sheet. And behind it there's a pocket that I've made from the Entirely Bonkers kit. There's another image from the Lewis Carroll book. Just kept that closed there with a hidden paper clip. Some more images from Entirely Bonkers. That's from WondubarCrafts. That is from, I think it's DigitalCurio on their circus kit. And here's a CD envelope which I reduced in size just to make it a bit smaller. And that's available in the Entirely Bonkers kit. And there's just a card in there that I've created from the kit, and I've added a butterfly also in the kit. Just added a tag there with "Eat Me" on it. Just slots in there. There's the eyes of the Cheshire Cat just peeping at the bottom there. Just made a tuck at the top of that page. Just made it a bit larger than the actual CD envelope, just to fit the card in. There's just some leaf trim that I've added at the top there with some doily. There's a journaling card that I created from the kit. Added that there. The page from the kit. There's a tuck spot that I created with some embossed cardboard there. That was recycled cardboard from, I think it was, I can't remember, but it's from some packaging. Oh, let's bring the book back up. You can hardly see that, sorry. And I've just added some paper there from MikeDeakin on the back there. There's a lace leaf design there. And images from Entirely Bonkers. Some more John Tenniel designs there from the Alice in Wonderland book. Some more papers that I've dyed there with some stamping. And this is the centre page that I've created using the kit. And there's some journaling cards that I've created. There's some tea dyed stenciling on the back. And that background is from DarkManorDesigns, that one. And the pockets I've created from the kit as well. And just little stopwatch and just a little element there for dangles. Some more from Entirely Bonkers. There's a pocket I've made using the kit. A slot pocket. And the mushroom page. And there's the white queen. And there's the red queen. This one is from JaneyBJournals. But she must have a prize of her own, you know, said the mouse. Of course she must. That's from Stamperia. There's a clock. A bit of interaction again here. The clock I think was from, I think it's My Porch Prints, that one. And I've just added a heart in the centre there. And some clock hands, which move. And just attached with a brad. And just some tickets. These are provided by JaneyBJournals. Some more fabric ruffle there on the edge. And this one we've got a plate with a knife and a slice of cake on it. I don't know if you can see it. Some more from Entirely Bonkers. That's from TheCockneyCraftShop. That page is my favourite out of that set. This card is created using Stamperia at the top and the bottom there. That is from JaneyBJournals, the rabbit image there. And that is from WondubarCrafts. I've just added some rickrack at the top there. On this, the white rabbit blew 3 blasts on the excuse me, on the trumpet, and then unrolled the parchment scroll. There you go. And my favourite of all favourites of John Tenniel's, of the Mad Hatter, running off with his sandwich from the tea party. Just love it, love it, love it. So cute. And I've just added a stamped heart there and a flower from the Entirely Bonkers kit. That background is from JaneyBJournals. Here's some paper that I dyed myself. Just added a stamp of a ladybird or ladybug, depending on where you are in the universe. And this is a journaling card I've created using the Entirely Bonkers kit. The background is from a page, and the Mad Hatter is separate ephemera from the kit. That just slots in the back there like a burly band. It's got a one of the flowers from the kit I've used for a closure there. The mushrooms are also from Entirely Bonkers, as is the flower at the top there. And that just comes right out for extra journaling. And the background page is from DigitalCurio there. Another page that I've dyed myself with some leaf stamps there. Again, that's from the CraftyCatUSA. There's a centre spread with a March hare at the tea party table there. Just fabulous colours. Just love them, love them. And these dangles I've created for some scraps that I had left over in the kit. Just punched out a butterfly and a flower, just to create some dangles there. There's another John Tenniel image there. from the Alice book. The March Hare is from Entirely Bonkers, and that's on some Stamperia cardstock there. The background is from DarkManorDesigns. Another page that I dyed there with some stamping. That's just the other side. That is from DigitalCurio. Another interactive element here. This is a image from the Stamperia cardstock. I've just added some little bits of paper in there. Make a little notebook. There's some vellum at the back. There's also a pocket at the back with a little journaling tag from Amy's kit. I think that's a game spinner. I think that's from Tim Holtz, that one. There's the other side of that dyed paper with the ladybird on. Background from Janey B. And the pocket also from Janey B. I've added some mushrooms from Entirely Bonkers there. There's a red queen, which is from a journaling page in the kit. Some more fabric ruffle there. And we've got a brass coloured teapot there. There's the wonderful caterpillar again. There's a vellum, printed vellum page there. It's the same as the one in the front. There's a red queen again from the kit. CraftyCatUSA. DigitalCurio. Some paper. I've dyed on the dyed the paper on the back there myself. Got some silver and purple stamping there. Some hearts. JaneyBJournal page there. That's from Lullabelstationary. King of Hearts. That's paper I've dyed myself. Another interactive element here. I've made a little tunnel type thing. That just all flips up. Just for fun. With other pockets at the back there. I've just added some hearts there, just to strengthen, because there's like a brad on the back there. I've just added some hearts there to strengthen the page a bit. This is some more paper that I've dyed myself, and added some butterfly stamps there. That's from JaneyBJournals, as is the teacups, and there's a doily under there as well, a tea dyed one. That flips out into has a tuck on the back, and the John Tenniel design there. And Entirely Bonkers roses. And that's from Entirely Bonkers as well. There's just a photograph of Lewis Carroll there. And Charles Dobson, I think, was his real name. Is it Dobson or Dodgson? Not sure. But yeah. That's from Entirely Bonkers, as is the Cheshire Cat. That's from Entirely Bonkers as well. I just dyed paper on the back. And there's the Cheshire Cat wearing the Mad Hatter's hat there. Also from Entirely Bonkers. The spread there is from DarkManorDesigns. I just added some more paper elements for dangles there. And we've got a pocket back of here, and that's from the Entirely Bonkers kit. Just added some vintage lace there. And that's from the CraftyCatShop there. From Entirely Bonkers. The teapot is from a Stamperia, and I've just added a little dangle there, drink me. I was inspired, Amy and Carol Laws did a little sort of dangle from their teacup or teapot, and I thought it was a good idea. So I've pinched that idea there. It says take some more tea. That page flips out to reveal that beautiful page again from Entirely Bonkers. And there's the other side of that dyed paper. That is from JaneyBJournals. There's an embossed craft card pocket there. I don't know if you can see it. And I've just added a little collage of some of the elements from Entirely Bonkers, and there's some seam binding there. And I've enclosed a little picture of the Cheshire Cat wearing the Mad Hatter's hat. That's a mouthful. I've just enclosed that in there. And there's Alice flipping her lid after giving her revisions. Another page that I've done myself. There's some cards that I've just overlapped there just to make a pocket. That paper is from Mike Deakin. I've added an image from JaneyBJournals and Entirely Bonkers on the elements on there as well. Oh, I've had such a curious dream. As Alice wakes up. Got another fabric ruffle on the end there. There's a little dangle that I have added alcohol ink just to age it a wee bit, and it just says a cup of tea solves everything. And if you live in the UK, that's the truth. And that's also from Entirely Bonkers. There's the vellum page again. Again, the end page provided by Mike Deakin. I've added some lace on top of some vellum there. And this last journaling card is from JaneyBJournals. It's a cut-out element from one of her pages. At any rate, I'll never go there again, said Alice, as she picked her way through the wood. It's the stupidest tea party I ever was at in all my life. I've just added some tea dyed paper on the back there. So my voice has just about managed to get through. And that is it. I thought I was never going to end. I had so many ideas for this book. But I've thoroughly enjoyed it. But what like I say, what made this kit was Amy's Entirely Bonkers designs. They were just brilliant. That's what started the ball rolling. So thank you, Amy, for providing that wonderful kit. And this is what got created. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be making next. I'm going to have a bit of a break. This has consumed most of the hours of my days recently. I have most of my free time, but I've enjoyed doing it. I hope everybody is keeping well. I should be back shortly. I don't know when, but hopefully my voice will be better again next time. So without further ado, and without further straining my voice and driving you all insane, I will say goodbye. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.